So I finished listening to the Ex Hex by Erin Sterling, and this was one of the ones that I wanted to read before Halloween or before Samhain, and I just didn't get around to it. So I ended up listening to it afterwards, and I really, really enjoyed it. So Vivian and Rye were kind of a thing for like 3 months when she was in college, and then he left because he was betrothed to somebody else, and let's just say Vivian didn't take it very well, and she may or may not have gotten a little bit drunk on vodka, and you should never mix vodka and witchcraft, just saying, and cursed him. And then, they with her cousin and Vivi, and then they just kind of like brushed it off and didn't think much of it. Now, 9 years later, Rye is back in town because his father has set him to charge the ley lines of the town that his great-grandfather, some distant grandfather founded. So he's kind of a big deal. The college that she worked at kind of has his last name on the sign on the door. So she, of course, runs into him. Now, up until his returning to the town, he's had pretty good luck. Overall, yes, his father is a jerk, and, but overall, he's had a pretty good life. But once he steps foot back in town, I'm sure you can figure out what has happened. And they find out real quickly that, he's actually cursed. Oops. So the story picks up from him coming back, and he is trying to make nice with Vivi, and just trying to get along while he's in town, because he's only supposed to be there for 2 days, and he invites her to go charge the ley lines with him. And that's where they kind of figure out that he's cursed, because he ends up transferring some of his curse to the ley lines, which powers the town. And then chaos and mayhem happen as the curse heads into town. There also might have been a ghost that was set free that is now causing trouble as well that they have to deal with. There's a lot that's happening. Overall, very enjoyable listen, very enjoyable read, I'm sure. Love the characters, although I did want to smack them upside the head a couple of times because they just didn't talk to each other, but that's all part of building the tension in the story. So yeah, but overall, really enjoyed it. There was an adorable cat too who gets the power to talk, and what it decides to say is hilarious to me, but that's besides the point. So definitely highly recommend if you prefer to read your Halloween Samhain reads in the month of October. Keep it, bring it in next year. If you really don't care, pick it up and listen to it, because I really enjoyed it. Happy reading.